It'll take some doing, but if you're able to figure out how to play it and get past the primitive graphics, you'll find a decent game underneath it all. Figuring out how to play it is the hard part. Since it was released during the final year of support for the Game Boy Color, there's hardly any information available about it. Even with the manual and the in-game explanations, it still took me a couple of days to figure out how to play successfully. You have to breed new species of plants by crossbreeding. Each plant that's produced has its own characteristics. Most of the attributes don't matter, such as the plant's dancing ability, but the letter designations for each plant indicated here are important. Each plant has its own unique combination of the letters I, S, H, M, L, and F. For example, crossbreeding an I plant with an L plant creates a new plant with the characteristic IL. Essentially, the goal is to fill this entire screen with seeds by breeding every combination of the 6 letters. It's one gigantic logic puzzle, and using pencil and paper definitely helps the process. You'll find your first seeds by visiting planets, but in order to crossbreed plants, you'll use the garden aboard the ship. You'll have to dig a couple holes, drop 2 different seeds in, then water and compost. While they grow over the span of a few minutes, you'll have to guard them against the space slug, which is a pet. You can nudge them, block them with rocks, or get them eating the weeds in the garden. He sometimes poops, which can be used as compost. When your plants bloom, a bee will eventually come by. If both plants are visited by it within a short period of time, it cross-pollinates them, leaving behind a new seed. Occasionally, things happen that alter the growing conditions, such as a space fungus infection. The controls don't feel very smooth, and they're even worse if you're using the GameCube. But since quick reflexes aren't required, it won't matter. The worst thing I encountered was what I believe to be a glitch that kept me from completing the game. Here you see I was able to breed every plant in the game except for one. I know the letters for the last plant needs to be M and I, and the only way to get it is to breed the M plant with the I plant. But the game gives me the incompatible symbol when I try to do it, so there's basically nothing I can do. Oh well. It may not be a technical masterpiece, but Cosmic Garden is the most interesting of the ET games. If you have some patience and a taste for unique games, then you may want to give this one a try.